The town of Geraldton, Western Australia, is famous for its golden grasslands and herds of free-roaming kangaroos. Western grey kangaroos are common, weighing up to 70 kilograms and can be very aggressive. Ethan Moore lives with his family on a small farm on the outskirts of peaceful Geraldton. Since childhood, Ethan has loved nature, always finding joy in the wild creatures around the house. One summer afternoon, as the sky was red with sunset, Ethan went for a walk up the small hill behind the farm. On the dry grass, he suddenly saw a tiny, red creature curled up and shivering. Ethan ran closer, his heart sinking when he realized it was a weak newborn kangaroo. Normally, baby kangaroos will stay safe in their mother's pouch for the first few months of life. When in danger, the mother kangaroo can throw her baby out of the pouch to run away to save herself. Perhaps this little kangaroo was accidentally left in the middle of the dry grasslands. Ethan looked around but could not see any adult kangaroos. Unable to hesitate, Ethan took off his coat, wrapped the little creature in it, and carried it home. The Moore family, who loved animals, immediately agreed to help Ethan take care of the little kangaroo. They named the kangaroo Sunny in the hope that she would always be strong and bright. At first, taking care of Sunny was quite simple, no different from raising a kitten. Ethan mixed warm milk in a small bottle, patiently feeding Sunny little by little every day. At night, Sunny was wrapped in a soft blanket, sleeping curled up next to Ethan's bed. The first few mornings, Sunny stretched out and rubbed her head against Ethan to find familiar warmth. The Moore family took care of Sunny with all their love like a real member. Day by day, Sunny grew up, and her short gray fur began to cover her small body. Sunny's long ears gradually perked up, sensitive to the smallest sounds in the garden. Just a few weeks later, the kangaroo learned to take small steps on the wooden floor. Every time Sunny jumped, the whole family laughed out loud because of her adorable clumsy appearance. Ethan often took Sunny to the yard to practice jumping gently under the warm morning sunlight. Sunny clung to Ethan inseparably, considering him as her absolute safety model. When she was sleepy, Sunny crawled into Ethan's arms, put her head down and slept soundly like a little child. As time passed, Sunny grew not only in size but also in intelligence. It knew how to run and call his name, and how to wrap its legs around Ethan when it wanted to be cuddled. Sunny loved to jump around Ethan every afternoon when he worked in the garden. The feelings between Ethan and Sunny gradually became a sacred and inseparable bond. However, Ethan always knew in his heart, Sunny belonged to nature, not humans. Kangaroos need open spaces, herds, and natural instincts to live a true wild life. Ethan understood that one day, he had to let Sunny return to her free world. And that difficult day finally came when Sunny entered her 4th month of health. Ethan decided to do the right thing, release Sunny back to the herd where she belonged. On the morning of their farewell, the Geraldton sky was strangely blue, with only a few light white clouds. Ethan carried Sunny to the familiar field, where the kangaroos often gathered every afternoon. He gently placed Sunny on the ground, stroking the kangaroo's soft fur one last time. Sunny raised her head to look at Ethan, her clear eyes filled with endless regret. Ethan whispered a few farewell words, hoping that Sunny would always be strong and happy. Sunny took a few steps, then turned around as if not wanting to leave his benefactor. Ethan scratched his chest, taking a deep breath to suppress the choking emotions in his heart. Finally, Sunny jumped away, each step gently heading towards the natural herd. Sunny's small figure gradually disappeared behind the yellow acacia trees on the horizon. Ethan stood still for hours, looking at the vast grassland, his heart filled with so many emotions. In the following days, Ethan went to the hill many times, hoping to see Sunny's shadow, but was always disappointed. He could only pray for its safety, freedom, and acceptance. Life on the farm continued, but somewhere, Ethan always felt a void. Every sunset, he remembered Sunny's last sad look. The 4 seasons passed, Geraldton changed its clothes from lush green to yellow, then back to brilliant again. Ethan was busy with farm work, taking care of his family and the other creatures around him. But in his heart, the image of the tiny kangaroo from that day never faded. Sometimes, Ethan dreamed of Sunny, dreamed of her hopping around him like before. Then one winter morning, the miracle came unexpectedly and wonderfully. Ethan woke up to a strange noise coming from the front yard of the farm. He pulled back the curtains and was surprised to see an unbelievable sight on the porch. A herd of kangaroos, nearly 30 of them, were surrounding his peaceful farm. They stood silently, their gentle black eyes shining with a gentle and friendly look. Ethan's heart beat strongly. He quickly recognized a familiar figure in the crowd. An adult kangaroo, with a small scar on its hind leg, approached him. It was Sunny, the kangaroo from back then, now grown up, beautiful and confident. Sunny stood in front of Ethan, tilting her head as if to say hello after many years apart. It gently touched its head to his hand, just like how they used to be close. The surrounding kangaroos began to approach, not shy at all in front of Sunny's old friend. A baby kangaroo jumped forward, touched Ethan's shoe with its foot, then hopped around him happily. Ethan laughed loudly through his tears, feeling the sincere affection from the wild creatures. Sunny had returned, not only alone, but also brought her whole family to thank her benefactor. The people of Geraldton heard the news and flocked to the farm to witness this rare miracle. The local press quickly reported it, praising Ethan as a friend of nature. But for Ethan, the greatest joy was to see Sunny again after so many years apart. He sat down on the grass, letting Sunny and the kangaroos jump around him. The sound of the wind, the kangaroo's footsteps and the morning sunlight blended into an endless song of happiness. Ethan whispered, thanking Sunny for not forgetting him, thanking her for this wonderful miracle. Love, it turns out, can bridge even seemingly unbridgeable distances. Ethan knew that no matter what happened in the future, this moment would live forever in his heart. Sunny stayed at the farm for half a day, then leisurely returned to the wild with the herd. Ethan stood still, watching every step, every glance of the little kangaroo from years ago. He realized that true love does not need to be bound, just understanding and trust. Geraldton became more famous thanks to the wonderful story between Ethan and Sunny. Children in the town often come to the farm, listening to Ethan tell stories about Sunny. The lesson that Ethan left behind is, kindness will always be reciprocated, sometimes in the most miraculous way. Sunny became a symbol of loyalty, the connection between nature and people. Ethan still lives a simple, diligent life as before, but his heart is always burning with faith in life. Every time the afternoon falls, he looks towards the acacia trees, hoping to see a familiar figure. For Ethan, Geraldton is not only home, but also a place that preserves the miracle of life. The meeting with Sunny has made Ethan's life more meaningful and complete than ever. Sincere love is never forgotten, it will sprout in the heart of every living being. Kangaroos and humans, although different, but the kindness of their hearts has made them family. The story between Ethan and Sunny is the most beautiful proof of the power of natural kindness. And Ethan knows, from now on, in the middle of the Geraldton grasslands, that love will never end. Dear friend, thank you for taking the time to follow the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us.